Yo. First of all, y'all already know what time it is. I like to give thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for even giving me the opportunity and just allowing me to reach this milestone of many, of soon more to come. But thank you for this milestone. I really appreciate it, Lord. And I thank you guys so much, man. Ishi family, everyone, my friends, family, everyone who supports me, or not even to support me, either people who support me content wise or people who are supportive emotionally, just being a friend or a family. You're all part of the Ishi. But I appreciate every single person in the Ishi for real, man, for real, because looking at 3K is crazy. I didn't even know I hit 3K until my friend Derek hit me up on Instagram, and he was also congrats on 3K, and I was like, huh? I was in the middle of streaming. I was in the middle of streaming Fortnite with my brother on Twitch, and I was like, huh? I hit 3K. I didn't even know. But bro, I really appreciate y'all for real. And the amount of support I'm getting on this 100-day challenge is so crazy, bro. I'm looking at my recents. I'm 9-10 likes on 4 uploads, 5 uploads in a row. I'm like, whoa, bro, y'all are going crazy, and I really appreciate y'all. I had another idea for a video that I was finna drop, but then I was thinking, what's the point of me doing that other idea? I think I'm just going to do one idea, because this idea is a lot better because I'm just speaking from the heart. But I appreciate y'all so much, man. I started off doing YouTube with, you guys could probably go find it on I had a room tour in 2024, and I showed a picture of my first ever setup for content creation. It was a dresser drawer without the mirror. Take it off. It was a dresser drawer. I had to open up the dresser drawers to put my knees inside of it. And I had this black it was this $20 black chair that only came up to half of my back, and I'm 6'1". So just imagine, and I have slight scoliosis. So just imagine how bad that felt for me, bro. And the desk is already tall, so I'm like this trying to play Fortnite with a big old TV and an Xbox. And I had to use my phone for a face cam, which I didn't properly know how to sync up audio because Xbox doesn't record your voice audio. So I just had to assume where my audio was based on the way I reacted and what I did on the game, and just figuring out, okay, if I screamed, I probably got a kill. So let me go find a point where it looked like I screamed, and let me see if it plays out. But it's just so crazy, y'all, because if you're in my Discord, you know how my new setup looks. But if you're not in my Discord, you don't know how my new setup looks. My new setup, from the content wise, what y'all don't see behind the camera, it's amazing, bro. It's so freaking fire. Now Zaw did give me an idea. Shout out Zaw. He gave me an idea. On my 100th video, I actually might make a video where I show everyone the equipment I use, because the OGs know what this mic is, but dude, this mic, I'm not even gonna tell you how much this mic costs, bro. This mic didn't really cost a thing, bro. For real, I'm dead serious, bro. And that was the regular price of it. But yeah, it's so surreal, bro, because it's 1K and 2K was amazing, but it's something about looking at 3K, 4K, 5K all the way through. It's I don't know why, it's just that 3K hit different, bro. But y'all already know, we going to the moon, bro. We going to the moon, baby. We going to the stars, baby. Nah, for real though, but I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. Man, y'all are awesome, bro. Seriously. So I got some more bangers in the tank, obviously. I just gotta go crazy, lock in. I have a lot of new things coming to the videos. You guys might not notice it immediately, but you're gonna start realizing after a while, because you're gonna see how much smoother the videos look and sound. I'm quite sure y'all can already see my new color correction. I'm gonna show y'all my video for 1 second without color correction. This is how my video looks plain off the iPhone camera, and this is how my video looks with everything. This is how my sound sounds when I don't use my mic thingy, and this is how my sound sounds when I use it. This is how my music sounds when I don't correct it. This is how my music sounds when I correct it. I'm telling y'all, bro, we going crazy. We going up. But thank y'all so much for real, man. To the old Ishi, to the new Ishi, to the people who were subbed before I even came up with the name Ishi, bro. I thank y'all for real, bro. I don't want to make the video long. It's already 6 minutes, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up soon, like probably in a couple seconds. But bro, it feels good, man. It feels good. It feels good. It feels good. It feels really good. And yeah, I'm gonna keep on dropping bangers. So I'm gonna see y'all soon. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow with Happy Lamu 2. So y'all make sure y'all watch Happy Lamu 1. Get with the lore, and we gonna see y'all with Happy Lamu 2. Y'all already know. Love, peace, chicken grease, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. It's your boy from Beckett. Let's get it. One thing too, I gotta say to everyone out there, bro, if you want to make content, just start it, bro. Start. Don't look at what you have. I had an Xbox, bro. Look up Microsoft. Look up Windows Movie Maker 2001. Look up Windows Movie Maker 2001. That's what I was making videos off of, bro. Because my school ThinkPad had that app on it for free. And that's what I was editing, like my first 40, 30 videos. I think it was a good amount of videos I've edited on that freaking boo-boo software, bro. I knew I wanted to do something with content. I didn't know how, but I knew I wanted to. So I looked around my room and I said, okay, what don't I have? So when I bought my first iPhone, it was in 2019 and it was an iPhone 7. Very outdated and very late to be getting your first iPhone. Yeah, I was 18 years old when I got my first iPhone. But I only bought it for YouTube. Literally, I was so dialed in. I only bought that phone for YouTube. It was like $100-something. It was refurbished. I didn't care. I needed a phone bad for YouTube because I had an Android that had a scratch camera. So, like, I see a lot of people making excuses like, I don't have this, I don't have that, bro. If you go to public school in America, you're gonna have a laptop. They're gonna give you a laptop. Use that laptop. I don't care if you have to have watermarks in your video because you're using something like power. I forgot what it was called, but bro, PowerShell, something like that. Use what you have, bro. Even on the phone, do y'all understand? When I started YouTube, it was only 3 good phone apps. You had Wondershare by Filmore. No, you have Filmore, which isn't an app anymore. I don't think so. You had CapCut, and I forgot the third app, but those were the only 3 apps you can depend on back in the day. And it was still bad if you didn't pay for it, which most people didn't pay for it. Now it's so many freaking no, it wasn't CapCut. We had InShot. If y'all know what InShot is, y'all some real OGs in the editing game. But it's no excuse to make content now, bro. If y'all want to make it, please, bro, just start. You guys have so much stuff. Like, even when it comes to the equipment, Fine wasn't a thing back when I first started making content. You had Elgato, Logitech, all the big brands was all we had access to when I started making content. So I was spending at the minimum $80, $90 for a mic that still sounded trash. It took me a long time to finally get equipment I wanted. And that honestly was with me being blessed to be able to be in an era where they started making budget equipment. It's so much amazing budget equipment around, bro. It's so much stuff that's around now, and it's so much old tech that's still good that people are giving away. You don't always need new equipment. Go to Goodwill. One of my monitors costs $18, but it's the same Dells that people are buying for their vertical monitors for 80 something online. I went to Goodwill, bro. I went to Goodwill, Facebook Marketplace, bro. I be bargaining, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to do this, like, just lock in and do what you have to do. Forget about how it looks. A lot of people, they always want the newest things, the best things. Just start little, because that's how you end up building substance, and you find out what you want to do, and you find out your own style. That's one way I developed my style, is because I started off with freaking cracked out looking setup, but I was able to find what I love to do. But I feel like if you try to wait until you're at that level to start, you're gonna never get at that level, because you're gonna be confined by your equipment and not by your mindset. When you develop your mindset without the equipment, oh, you going crazy. I know that I was a little rant, but I feel like a lot of people, they know they want to do something on YouTube or content or whatever, and they don't do it because they don't think they have the stuff. Bro, if you want to start it, bro. You don't have to wait. Start it now. There are a few free things I'ma say. I'm not going to put it on the screen, but if y'all want me to repeat, if y'all want me to type it in the comments, just comment. Photopea, P-H-O-T-E-A. That is a free app. It is literally the same thing as Photoshop. It doesn't have a few camera raw features, but it's literally almost the same thing as Photoshop. It is a browser. It's almost the same thing as Photoshop. For video editing, DaVinci Resolve. The free version lets you pretty much edit a basic video if you guys want to get into video editing. DaVinci, and then Resolve. You'll see it. So that's video editing, and that's the photo stuff. If you guys want to be an artist, Krita, K-R-I-T-A. That is a free art software. I actually used that for one of my old YouTube banners. It was actually one of my best YouTube banners because I was able to cell shade in that app. But so you got art, you got video, you got for audio. It's old, but it's still professional grade. Audacity, Audacity. I want to make sure I didn't just spell that wrong, because y'all gonna be looking at me. Auda, yeah, Auda and city, City, yeah. So those, like, you got sound, video, pictures, and like thumbnails, bro. I'm telling y'all. And if you want free, like, stock images, you can use Free Pics, Freepik. Now, there are paid for images, but it still gives you the option of getting free images as well. And when it comes to stock videos, give me 1 sec. I need to look up to make sure I remember free stock videos, because I'm telling y'all, bro, if y'all use all these, if y'all want free stock videos, there's a website called Pixabay. Pixabay. Now, I'm telling y'all, if y'all use all the earth to editing prints, type all that in the description or in the comments. Because I'm gonna be honest, y'all, if y'all use all that stuff I just said, y'all can make high quality videos for free. It's not about what you use, it's about how you use it. Because I've been editing for so long, if I only use those however many apps I just named for the next month, I could make banger videos that y'all wouldn't even know were used on free software. But hey, man, I don't want to chat your head off, but I really do appreciate y'all for 3K. Thank you, Lord. Thank y'all for real for 3K. And if you guys want to recreate, like I said, man, just do it. Just do it. You don't know where it's going to lead you. You don't know the people you're going to impact. You don't know the people you're going to inspire. Oh yeah, I know the one thing I want to say. To close it off, what makes it so surreal is that you guys chose to watch me. Obviously, I'm not the only person you watch, but it's still the fact that y'all chose to watch me, and I appreciate y'all so much. Because growing up, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Here's a fun fact about me, and some of y'all gonna be like, well, huh? I grew up, I loved gaming, but we couldn't really afford a lot of games. So even though these were great games, for a kid, I'm looking at how outdated they are. It's 2006, 2007, 2008. Me and my brother, we're playing a Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color, and a PS2 that my uncle gave us because he got a PS3. I think the PS3 came out 2007 or 9, something like that. Whenever the PS3 came out, he bought it and gave us PS2. But we're playing outdated. We're playing on outdated systems, right? It wasn't until the Xbox One, and it was 2 years after the Xbox One came out, that we finally got a system that was updated. But we were always playing with outdated systems. Oh, we also got the Wii like 2 years later or something like that. We got the Wii as well. But growing up, all I played were like MMOs, party games, family games. Never played shooters. I never really played a lot of games. I never played a lot of games that, you know how a lot of YouTubers, they would tell you, oh, I grew up playing these games like Zelda and stuff. I couldn't afford those. When I went to the what you call it, I was playing, like, there were some good gems I played, like Golden Sun, Dragon Quest Monsters Joker, Kirby. Obviously y'all know Kirby games. My boy Kirby back there. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, I know y'all saw the new Kirby. Let me make sure my camera on. I know y'all saw the new Kirby over here. But like growing up, right? We didn't really have a lot of like accessibility to a lot of games. So we play a lot of old games. And I'm pretty sure y'all can see in my style, I'm a very old head when it comes to things, even though I play newer games now. But with that being said, I wasn't really into watching people on YouTube when it came to gaming. RDC World were the first YouTubers I really started watching, and I was in 2013. I was on my mom's phone at a hotel because my brother was doing baseball, and the first video I saw was like Home Alone 5, and then after Home Alone 5, I kept watching them, and then I didn't have a phone, so I didn't watch them until like months later when I got my own phone again and watch and have fun with. So they were like my real first inspirations, which you guys saw. I used to do a lot of skits, but I really love gaming content. But I'm starting to, I really want to implement skits into gaming. It's a long process, but just know I'm about to do something crazy very soon, on a consistent level. But with that being said, like, I grew up watching like skits on YouTube. I grew up watching dancers like King Imprint, Ghetto Matthew, Ayo Teo, stuff like that. It wasn't until Ninja when I decided I want to do Fortnite. I remember I told my friend Derek about this, and once that happened, that's when I really got into editing videos more and more and more. I used to dance before that, so I was editing videos for that, but that's when I started doing gaming videos. And shout out my boy Fabian. So I knew who Berleezy was prior to 2020, but I never watched his gaming videos. I used to watch his exposed videos because my brother put me onto his exposed videos when he first started coming out. And after that happened, I remember I found out about his gaming channel, and that's what really inspired me. And you guys can see a lot of my style does feel like it's broken off of Berleezy, but that's just because I can't help it. That's who I watched a lot during my development and content creation when it comes to commentary. When it comes to the commentary community, that's when I discovered Berleezy, and that's when I realized I can make videos outside of competitive gaming. I'm gonna be real, y'all. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know who Corey was until 2020. I didn't know who 8-Bit Ryan was till 2021. Like, I'm a late boomer when it comes to looking at gaming YouTubers who do commentary style and not just competitive gaming. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's so crazy to see where I'm at now in content, but I was such a late boomer. But I feel like that also plays to an advantage, because even though I do take off some people's styles and like the way y'all see my content, since I didn't grow up watching a lot of YouTubers that did gaming, I'm still 99% myself when it comes to how I am in videos. But with that being said, it's crazy because dang, I kind of forgot where I was going with that. But y'all know some back. It was a fun fact. Y'all know some fun fact. But it's just crazy because when I look at YouTubers like Berleezy, Dashy, all of them, right? I look at them as YouTubers, and I look at myself as, oh, I'm just a small creator. Even though I do YouTube, I'm just a small creator. But it's the fact that a lot of y'all actually look at me as a YouTuber. Like years from now, y'all are gonna be like, oh snap, I've been watching so-and-so for so long. I've been watching Prince Beckett for this many years, and it blows my mind, because it's like, I know you can have no subs and you can have 1 million subs. A YouTuber is a YouTuber, but it's still levels to this. And a lot of times I forget to understand that, just like how I used to watch not used to, I still watch them. Just like how I watched RDC when I was a kid in middle school, there are people who are young right now who can grow up and say I was one of their childhood YouTubers. Bro, it's just so surreal, bro. It's so surreal, because it's like when I actually started realizing that I'm actually a real YouTuber to people, that's when it really hit. And it really hit when I hit 3K. That's when it really hit. Like, oh snap, people look at me as a real YouTuber, bro. Like, that's crazy. I don't want to yap too much though. I think it's actually 24 minutes now. Oh my gosh. I said I was gonna wrap it up. Well, love, peace, chicken grease, swim my feet, give me something good tea. It's your boy Prince Beckett. Let's get it. I talked a lot, bro. Goodness.